Hello and welcome everyone. How are you? Well, here we are already in April. I tried to deliver this video earlier, but it's going to be received today. And April already, second quarter for 2019. This year is just like, remember when you couldn't wait when you were a little kid for when's it going to be Christmas again? Now we're like, oh my God, it's not going to be Christmas again. Well, we love the birth of baby Jesus, but you know what I mean. It's become very commercial. But so I want to wish a happy birthday to my Aries and Taurus friends in this month of April. And you know, the Aries mantra is I am, and the Taurus mantra is I have. And I did just want to highlight, I'm not going to read this whole thing because I used to open up like this, but I do want to say that if the Magician cards comes out, because I've been thinking about the Magician a lot, and I've been thinking about how, especially that now that I've been on YouTube a long time, like it's so nice, beyond nice, it's wonderful to see how many younger people are, you know, aligning themselves spiritually, and I just love it, you know. And we know that Aries is ruled by Mars, the planet of a lot of you could say aggressive energy, but he's all about that action, defensive action too, you know, like protects who he loves. And then of course Venus in La Casa for Taurus, ruler of Taurus. So I just, you know, to see who comes through today. But with the fire energy of Aries, I had to bring out my dragons. You know, I like to work metaphysically with the fire elements of the dragons. And wait a minute, right there, what's going on there? Ooh, another pop. The moon. No, this is the star card. This is the star card. Major Arcana, the star card. Okay, hold on, right on. Okay, because it's got, you know, when authors select, this is the Lovers card, and this is the Major Arcana Lovers, Gemini, Major Arcana card, and here's the star card. Okay, so definitely, this is all beautiful. I just love this Tarot Draconis deck. I really do. But here, okay, so let's highlight that we're going to look up to the stars here in this month. And we have a new moon coming. Hold on. It's coming, I think, this Thursday. So, and actually I want to do a live video. I've just started doing live videos, and I think I'd like to deliver a live video on that Thursday coming up. So if anybody's interested, I'll post it on my Facebook page to see when it is, what time I'll do it. But yeah, no, it's Friday. Friday's the new moon. Yeah, let's go for Friday. That'll be fun because I like my new moon videos, but if we could do it live, that'd be something totally different I've never done. Okay. But we are trying to harness the dragon fire for Aries. I had to bring out my Thelema deck, which that's the Empress, because Empress Venus has been coming on my channel for 2 years. What's this here? I don't know why I'm looking at that. This, okay. Oh, this is the wild card. Okay, all right. Okay, let's put this back in the deck. But this is nice. 2 of coin in my hand. Okay. And again, I know I repeat myself sometimes too much, but I really, in my hand, this deck feels fabulous, but it's so dark. You know, I feel the shading. It's just too dark for, you know, videoing. But, okay. But we'll put the wild card back in the deck here. Okay. And I had to bring out my Witches tarot deck, which I usually love to work with this tarot deck as well. And this is the earth, you know. Witches definitely come from the earth, but can speak of supernaturally, you know, everything else. So I want to bring them out, and I really like that deck too. Okay, so we have Tarot Draconis, the Thelema, and the Witches. All right. And I'm doing my 9-card pull because I really feel, metaphysically speaking, that is totally the energies that we want to harness. Okay. And then also we have a full moon coming Oh, in Scorpio. And I think that's the 20th. So, and then that's when Taurus goes in. So again, happy birthday Aries folk, and happy birthday Taurus folk. So Taurus, for your birthday, you're going to have a full moon in the water sign of Scorpio. Okay. And now that I'm feeling so much better, I'm working in the yard, as you can tell. I mean, I haven't been able to do my nails, but it feels so good to be back on my little, ooh, right in my hand. Okay, okay, no more talking. Let's see what's going on here. I flipped it already. I had to. 7 of Wands. We were just talking about this energy right here, the sevens. And the sevens speak about that spiritual challenge or those spiritual victories. And this is like stand your ground, okay? And you can see the wands speak of passionate energy. And again, oh crap, how did that come out? Okay, we'll put it down like that. But you see how dark it is, like, you know, right now, to look in the camera and see this card, I can't see anything. But I know it looks different when I upload it. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4 males, and they're trying to, you know, keep the dragon to stand still, which that can't happen too long. So, but the fire passion is here, and it's about standing your ground. So when you believe in what you do, you continue forward. And even if it's a dream, and you believe in your dream, you keep going forward. Okay, but have that passionate energy. We open up with the fire of wands already, the 7, the wands. So have that passionate energy. Don't give up. Okay, really. And as I was mentioning, it's so wonderful to see how many people are really truly exploring tarot, metaphysics, you know, all new readers. I think it's wonderful, you know, and everybody has their style, and that's all good. Okay, so here we have stand your ground already coming through. Okay, and that's truth in anything, okay. Sometimes life is not simple, but you can't be the weak link. You know, that's one thing you have to, and when you learn about spiritual prowess, then, you know, you don't have fear too much. And, you know, here on this channel, as Spiritual Warriors, we are fierce and fearless. So, you know, when you portray fear, that's when the dark forces come for you, no doubt about it. So, you know, just imagine that, you know, you think, and you are fierce and fearless like any dragon would be. Okay, hold on, let me just see what's going on here. Alright, so let's just see. But yeah, it's gonna be good. And for my Southern Hemisphere friends, you're gonna be going into autumn. So happy autumn for you all too. Definitely. And here we'll be going into spring in the Northern Hemisphere. So that's always beautiful. That's why I've been working in the yard. I want to make sure that, you know, everything, I can till the soil, as they say. But I do. Why? Oh, look at that, right in my hand. Okay, no more talking. They're just coming out again. Okay. Oh, right in my hand again. Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to get a bonus card today. Okay, out there. Now, how did that happen? Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Well, whatever happened there, we're going to give the Empress Venus her shine and love for it, okay? We don't know what happened there, but something just really happened there. That's 2, 3, 5, 6 cards from the Thelema deck. That's the first. Okay, that's the first. A first for happy birthday Aries and happy birthday Taurus. But this reading is all for all people for the month of April 2019. Okay, all right. I try to stay on top of it. Sometimes I like looking outside to see the birdies, and so I'm picking cards, I'm not even paying attention, and then this happens, okay? All right, but stand your ground, and here we have the Star card, okay? So that's like, you know, believe in yourselves. It's the time to look up. We always talk about looking up on this channel as well, okay? Just look up. And for my Aquarius folks, this is your Major Arcana card. But you see how the balance is here? We have the black dragon and the white dragon. So this is how we want to look at it. Have, you know, just know who you are. I totally believe that phrase. We come to the stars. We come from the stars, and to the stars we shall return. Alrighty. Well, that's lovely. Yes, sir. And now that we're starting a new quarter, here comes the Ace of Fire coming through. Definitely. Ace of Wands. And that this kind of popped out on us. You know, it's like, just, this is a new beginning, a new month. Just keep going forward. Passionate energy is the theme with the dragons and the fire energy. And look up. See, this dragon is also looking up. You know, like saying, I'm here, I'm ready, work with me, I'm ready for you. Okay? This is definitely, you know, like it's like you're not rebirthing, like you're birthing yourself into a new area of what you want to do. Okay? But you got to have that passion to do it. Okay? That's lovely. Opening up the first card, the Ace of Fire. That's pretty cool. Okay, let me hold these cards right here with the little crystals. Get them going. Okay, so that's very positive. And then when you think that, you know, I'm working with the dragon deck, the Tarot Draconis dragon deck, you can see that it's even more impetus to begin and believe in what you want to do. That passionate. For those of you who know what passionate energy means, go for it. The Four of Cups. Okay, this card doesn't come out too often from this deck. Because I'm trying, like, I've worked with this deck so long, and some decks obviously so long, that I recognize the images before I recognize the numbers I'm looking at. And yeah, this card doesn't come through very often, but this is the Four of Water, how our emotions are, and we speak about the fours a lot in the respect how, you know, it's good supply, stability, and we talk about the pyramids, how they were built on a quadrant, 4 points, all the way to transform towards the stars, to gain that information like they did. Okay. And you can see that the dragon is resting, and that's sometimes what we have to do. Sometimes we have to, like, go within, and this is the water signs of our emotions. So sometimes we want to go within and take that time to stabilize and just know that it's all coming. Okay, it's all coming. It's all coming. There's nothing to be stressed about. Okay, let's keep moving here. Okay, it's all coming. Where am I at? 13. Okay, now the Page of Coins is here. All right, we talk about the pages and the knights, the queens and kings, that they're already in the castle. All right, they're already in the castle. So they're given respect, but you can see that the page, the coins, is about earth, resources. She's holding up a huge disc, like, yeah, she knows that in the respect that she was born into influence and affluence, but yet she's this young energy that's saying, but I'm going to make sure that everyone wins, you know, because if one day I become queen, everyone's going to be winning. Okay, I'm not just going to be selfish about it. She wants, it's like she's, to me, she looks like she's kind of reaching with her coin, says, yes, I value my position in life. My birth code brought me to where I am. Obviously, the daughter of a king and queen, but I'm going to make sure that the kingdom is run well and in balance. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm feeling, that, and sensing that she definitely is one that's going to pay it forward for her people. Okay, she's going to pay it forward for her people. So new beginnings, you know, again, sometimes we have to really reassure ourselves and take that time to introspect, but know that already it's like you're moving towards that castle. Okay. And when we mean castle, we don't mean like physically a castle, but it's like that whatever you put your energies towards, especially if they're passionate energies, then it'll have positive outcomes. Okay. And you will align. You may meet people that are this influential, right? Look at that Meghan Markle, right? She's living in the palace now, right? God love him. I think it's the cutest couple yet. Oh, how did I put this card down? Ugh. Okay, so we got the lucky 13. That just came through. Was it the day before? When did... Because we're doing a monthly reading here. The death card just came through. See, I've just been like... Ugh. Anyway, this is Scorpio's card as well. The trump card for Scorpio. And you can see... And in this image, they're literally showing the death angel himself. But there's a white horse, and there's white light all around. And then there's a scorpion here in the corner. So, but we talked about it because it's death to rebirth. I just delivered the video. So, and it's Major Arcana, so we have to contemplate and introspect on this, because this is what we're kind of searching for. You know, that death to rebirth. Oh, right. Isis. That's right. I did a special video for Lady Isis. I haven't done one over a year. And that was the theme. That was the theme. Death to rebirth. Death to rebirth. And here we open with the passionate card of, you know, the Ace of Wands. There you have. To rebirth. Okay? So from death to rebirth. And we're going to make it happen. So put all your passion into it. And, you know, when the supernatural realm knows that you are passionate about something, they want to work with that especially well. You know, they might motivate others to say, okay, come on, you got this, you're going to get it. But when you already know what you want, and then you're aligning positively, and the universe, you know, the supernatural forces that be, recognize that, yeah, they're on the right track. Yeah, they're on the right track. Then they come. So this card, you know, this card is not to be feared at all. Okay, the death card is just that. From death to rebirth. All right. And for those who follow me, you know, I became very ill. And I tell you, I had a transformation to say, whatever, you know, I don't have 59 more years to go, but whatever I have left, I'm going to do it with passionate energy. Okay. Well, I think I've always been a passionate soul, but I'm not giving up. Any, you know, never. I'm moving on no matter what comes. But see, no matter what comes your way, my darlings, don't give up. And you can see the white horse and the white light right there. White light, bright light, all around me and within me. Protects me both day and night. And in Native American wisdom, the horse symbolism, the medicine of horse is power. Okay, power. Because without the horse, even in ancient Egyptian time, they had the horses. You know, they had the chariots. They had it. And when the boat people in Native American wisdom, they called the ones that came on the boat turtle wisdom. You know, turtle wisdom had already recognized to the Native Americans that the boat people were coming. And here they came. But they brought the horses, okay? And the Native Americans learned real fast. This is good, because I was looking that up actually just a couple of weeks ago about horse medicine, because I wanted to know, like, is it truth that that's how it happened? And but yet, archaeology wise, they did find some horses, but that was before even like the humans were in the Americas. Okay, so but the Native Americans, the Indians that were here in America, and all the tribes didn't have horses till the Spaniards, the Europeans came with them. But, you know, the Europeans also came with all the, horribly to add at the end, all the diseases and everything, and guns and killing, and it was horrible. How beautiful. Wow. I think that the Sun card just came out from my Isis reading, too. But anyway, here we have Major Arcana the Sun. Isn't that beautiful? That's wonderful. This is Leo for my Leo friends. This is your Major Arcana card. That's beautiful. For your Mac card, Major Arcana card, the sun comes through, but this is a reading for all people. You can see the sun highlighting all the zodiac signs. I don't know if you can see that. Again, I only wish see. To me right now in the video that I see, it's just real dark. But it's okay. But it's a rose, if you can see the rose, the flower, that symbolizes love for us here. And it's two young children looking up. See, look up, look up. Okay, look up. And you know, it did. The sun card came out from a Lady Isis because it was Akhenaten and his wife Nefertiti, and they had changed. He had changed. He didn't want to do all the gods and goddesses anymore. He wanted to just declare himself the god of Aten. He called it the sun, our sun star, Aten. But that didn't hold strong too long because the Egyptians wanted to go back to how it was. But see, looking up. Look up, okay? Just keep looking up. We even have our page here. Looking up, okay? Look up. The future is bright. And now back to back of my table, and with harnessing different energies, I was trying to harness Lady Isis because I hadn't sat down to work with her. And now here we're harnessing the Aries vibe and the... Somebody's bringing my doorbell, but I'm not going to be there. The Aries vibe and the Taurus vibe. And so it's like fabulous, okay? So, wow, 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 wow. All right, so let's keep going here. Okay, now I got to tap a little low because I don't want anybody to know I'm in here. Because this room faces the front of the house. So that doesn't usually happen, but it's happening right now. So hopefully that whoever's there will go away. Oh, I love this card too. The Three of Cups. The Three of Water, the Three of Emotions, and threes speak of that. You know, we talk about the triangle energy a lot too. The pyramids, we just talk about the four with the quadrant. Where did we see that one? Oh, here we go. The four, the quadrant, and here we have the Four of Cups, and now the Three of Cups. Okay, celebrate, celebrate, and the three, that number that represents our Empress Venus. Venus, the planet ruled for Taurus there. Taurus ruled by Venus. So you can see that we're ready to, you know, take that rest, go into celebration, take that rest, go into celebration, like it's all positive. And our emotions, so keep positive with your emotions. Don't give up, okay? Don't give up on what you're doing. I mean, it's right here, and that the sun star is blessing everything. I mean, like we talk about, without our sun star, without our Luna, and planet Venus especially too, how she transits us, not a lot would be going on here. Cool. Wow, back to back. And then the Death card too, back to back. I mean, that doesn't happen too much when I'm trying to harness different energies, and back to back 2 cards have come through. That's pretty cool. Okay, death to rebirth, right? Death to rebirth. That's how it goes, right? Even plants, like I said, my nails look horrible, but I've been working in the yard. I'm so happy again that I can even start that. And but you know, really, that's how it works. You know, the flowers die, they go into seasons. You know, like my gardenias are gonna start blooming here in May. I can't wait to bring them on my table. I have this beautiful, it's like 8 foot gardenia tree. I've showed those gardenias. They're gorgeous. Okay. Ooh, wow, my favorite knight has come through again. Was this the bonus card we received? And the 9 of Wands. Okay, hold on. So the Knight of Fire is here. That's super cool. I love him. I always say, he's like the boyfriend. He's the stud. And he's on his stallion. And he's holding his wand, his staff. You know, strong. Yes, yes, yes. We love when he comes. And then here we have, and so in the trump card, the, you know, extra bonus kind of energy is here with us. And that's the Empress Venus right here of the deck. Okay, that's Delima. She's the Empress. And that's why I wanted to bring it forward. Okay, so now somebody's trying to call me, but that's okay. We'll let go. All right, and then we have the 9 of Fire. A lot of fire here. Look at the beginning of the read. The Ace of Fire is here. Okay, so Ace of Fire, And Death to Rebirth is awesome, awesome, awesome. 2 cards that just wanted to come through again. And again, I haven't worked with Lady Isis in over a year, and that these 2 cards have delivered themselves for this monthly read to wish, you know, the springtime for us in the northern, and happy autumn for my friends in the southern hemisphere. But here we have, and then 9 speak of that completion, okay? So the 9 of fire wands is here as well. But you can see that it's not like when we speak of endings and completions, it's not like it's done forever. It's just more like saying you're recognizing that you have to complete something, complete those plans and make them happen. Make them happen for you. Decide what you truly, you know, and it did come through. Decide that it's passionate energy you want to put into what's going on, okay? And like he's the passionate, you know, like I say, I always tease about him. He's like the playboy of the tarot, you know, because he's one of those. All the women love him and all the men respect him, and yet he's, you know, he's one of those. But the 9s did come through. 9 of fire did come through, but again, we have the beginning with that ace. Just keep on going, okay? And sometimes, you know, we do have to go through those trials where, you know, we start something and it has to end, right? But it doesn't mean it ends in disturbance. It's just more like, okay, this is the time, like the seasons, right? We go through winter and we go into spring, and we, you know, I mean, then summer, and so it's just, that's how metaphysics works. That's how the world, our earth world works. So don't give up, okay? Don't give up. And celebrate. We've got the cards. We'll pick up all the cards here in a moment, but it's definitely, it's good. It's good. Ah, the 9 of Pentacles is here. That's a lovely card too. Love. So see, now we got 2 9s going on, you see? Okay, so now the passionate energy, and in this image is showing male here, but then the feminine receptive of earth is here with the pentacles, okay? Another 9. But you see, she's smiling because she knows, yep, I'm coming into that 10. My flowers are growing. I've planted the seed. So now we're coming to an end in the respect, you know, maybe like in the southern hemisphere, they're going into the autumn months now. And but it's all meant to be. It's just how it is. And you can see it's like he's sitting here, and again, it's like the vine is not growing fast enough for him. I don't know, but it's like everything in patience. You have patience is key. I truly feel that that's like the main word or feeling we need to kind of respond to now, is just that, having that patience and watch it all grow, okay? And then, like anything, especially like fruit, like I talked just about my gardenias about to bloom, but then, you know, they go into their hibernation. It's just, that's the cycle of the universe, the earth, how we live, okay? So just let it go, right? We work with it. We work with it, but she's all smiles, and he's kind of like wondering why it's not growing, but it's not that ending completion of it's over. Okay, it's just like the seasons. We just go through the seasons, and then here again, it happens again. And that's just how the... Ooh! Look who came through for us. Right? I was just saying that the Major Arcana card for this month of April is the Magician. I even showed it to us. That's good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got the little goosebumps. That's good. And, you know, I didn't want to read the whole thing because I've done it enough times. I just wanted to read what the tarot card was to highlight it. And he's arrived. That's wonderful. And really, from this deck, this Witch's Tarot deck that I have here, I love how they painted the Magician in this deck, okay? He's not old. You know how sometimes they show the Magician kind of like a wizard old. He's not old. He's young. You can see he's in like his passionate, defiant mode. I know me, I know what I can do, I'm the magician. You know, and like I talk about the magician and the high priestess, they're here to teach us, but they don't teach us everything. And I believe that. I believe some things should be kept secretive. Okay, didn't we have a rose? Look at that, beautiful. Talking about how the seasons work. So here we have the sun, and the image for the Thelema deck is highlighting a rose. And look at all the roses around him. He's with his wand, the infinity symbol. Okay, it's infinite. It just keeps going. It's like our earth. The seasons come, the seasons go, and it comes back again. It's constant. That's the metaphysics of life right there, highlighting. Beautiful. Look up, look up. Just like this dragon. New beginnings to come. Have that passionate energy and look up. Look up. But you see that magician, even though he's working with his wand for the infinity of how the galaxy and the earth and the stars all work, but he's pointing down here. So let me see what he's pointing down here at, because now we have to highlight this card, because he's the energy for the month of April, the tarot card energy, and he's pointing down. Okay, and you can see, I don't know if you can see, but he's pointing down to light. There's a light right now. Here, I'm holding the sun card. Okay, I'm holding the sun card that wants us to speak of that beautiful white light, bright light. And I love this deck too. I work with this deck a lot, but I've never really pointed this out. Okay, so literally, and you can see a little fairy right here. All this earth magic. Just why, you know, I talk about witches a lot. It's all about earth magic. It truly is. So he's pointing down, and there's light. But it looks like it's like a light, but there's water too. It's a stream of water is lit up. But you can see he's got his fairy lit up, and there's like little, I guess these are like little butterflies, I'm assuming. No, these are little white light fairies too. Oh yeah, because there's a butterfly right there. See, this deck is so dark. That's what I'm trying. Little butterfly, 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 butterfly. But these are like little fairies as well. Okay, so this is good from two different decks. So this is really good. This is really good. The magician, and you know, he speaks of his magic, right? But again, keep it everything introspective. He's got a Holy Grail cup on his altar. He's got a sword. You know, here's the elements right here. Water, air. First, the swords speak of the air element. There's a Pentecostal there. See the earth Pentecostal there. He's got the fire wand, speaking of infinity. So fire, water, air, and earth. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That's what it's all about. That's what you call the metaphysics of life. And the magician and the high priestess are the ones to teach us willingly. But yet, if you are learning on your own cognizance, don't talk too much about it. Okay? Don't share too many secrets. They're very private, the magician and the high priestess. But he's definitely pointing down here. And you can see there's a mountain range, but there's this light here. And to me, it looks like this here is like overflowing with like the water is golden, something like that. Fabulous. That's when you know you're harnessing the table. What time is it? Where are we at? 33 minutes. That's good. Okay, let's read the next card, and I might have to pick one more from the oh, wow. 2 aces of fire, 2 aces of wands, and the magician that highlights the month of April has arrived. And the sun star card is here. This is nice in my hand. And the death card again, birth to rebirth, that this same card also just arrived with the sun. So see, it's like whatever you're going through, you know, have that passionate energy. Keep moving, keep going, okay? And communicate, because the magician is planet Mercury, the communicator, okay? And death to rebirth, it's, you know, just look up at the sun every day and say, you know, I'm so grateful, you know, I'm alive here again. I mean, to wake up to this beautiful earth we live on, this beautiful planet. Just don't give up, okay? Every day we wake up with an attitude of gratitude, and that here we have, and these two aces, speaking of that new beginning, and that also came through in the Lady Isis video I just delivered. It really is about, you know, and have that power, okay? Horse, they for some reason they chose the horse symbolization, and that is about having that power. You keep going, okay? You keep going. And this is very, you know, the Scorpio death card is about those deep emotions. But don't make, you know, sometimes the Scorpio, because it has that power to sting too, can be a little, you know, give you that poison. Try not to go there, though. But this is a very healthy, oh, and I just saw the eagle. I just noticed. If you see right here, and that's an eagle right there, if you can see. See, that's the only thing about this deck. And in my hands, it feels so powerful, but you can't see it. We got a little crow there. Hi, hi. Hi, hi. Wow, this is beautiful. And that the magician arrived, and here we can represent having that passion, and the transformation of butterfly is also here. And then again, the death card speaks of transformation from death to rebirth. So don't give up. And you can see, look, there's the castle. See that in the background? So it's like put that passionate energy to where you want to go. And you know, the castles symbolize that, you know, you're making it. You're going to make it. You're going to, and you're going to give back, you know, because to, as queens and kings, for them to be loved by their people, they have to give back, okay? If not, the people will come and get them. And that the Sun card came again. It's so wonderful. Wow, I kind of like it. That's very, very powerful. You know what? I'm just going to pick another card from the Earth element just to see what it says. I didn't bring forward another. Sometimes I close with another deck, but I just didn't do that today. Oh boy, no. 2 cards here. Okay, well, hold on. Let's just see. Oh, no, are you kidding me? Look at this. This is beautiful. The Sun card again. So we have a double whammy Sun. Lady Isis brought forward the Sun. And now the Queen of Pentacles. And, you know, I talked that my birth code 311-1960. I am a Queen of Pentacles. So she's arrived, and look at all the roses in her tree, okay? So it's like, and the 9s can be about those completions, but it's completions to go into that number 10 of transcendence, that you have worked it. You have tilled the soil. You have, you know, you're willing to work hard. That's another thing, okay? And then we have the beautiful star card as well that arrived, okay? Look up to the stars, look up to the heavens, however you want to word it. But this is wonderful. Ah. So you see, we got to get outdoors. And look at this. We have 2 Ace of Fires to have that passionate energy. And then the Sun star will bless us. And look, he's on that horse. Oh, wait a minute. Look at the Death card. See, it's got to have a little storyline we got going on here with the artist here. But see, and I was just saying how in Native American wisdom, the horse represented power for them. And then when the Native Americans learned how to harness the energy of horse, my goodness. And then when they figured out how to work those guns, they were pretty, you know, because they had, the Native Americans could be ruthless. And that was another thing I never understood studying them, how they were ruthless amongst each other's tribes too. You know, they would try to, you know, like the Cherokees and the Apaches especially, you know, they don't take any prisoners. They just, I don't know. I'm not going to try to cut them down because, if anything, I believe as a little kid walking by that Native American museum that I was one of them. I totally believe that. But, you know, just because I love the earth so much, and they were all shamans as well. They were born to know things like the Egyptians, like all these ancient cultures. But look at that. 2 suns, death to rebirth, okay? So even seeing we have a young boy here, So even with your, rebirth and death, let's put the death card first because it came through first. But it's just saying, don't give up on you, no matter what's going on. It's death to rebirth. Okay, that was the message, and the Egyptians were all about that, right? They would they remove all your body organs. The Egyptians didn't believe in when they would start a mummy, they didn't believe in keeping the organs in because obviously they would rot, and so they took everything out. But they take the heart and weigh it on a scale, like a Libra scale, and then and you know what? That's funny. I was just thinking about Libra, but we'll talk about it. This death card, Scorpio. There's a full moon coming on I think the 20th in Scorpio. So here we have the death to rebirth. That's what we want to think of. Okay. But the Egyptians would weigh your heart on a scale, and if it weighed more than the feather, then you're going back to hell. You're going back. You're not going to go to the afterlife. They had ways. I don't know why, but in my 20s I was fascinated with Egyptology. But here we have, that's so nice, and that we're aligning with the reading for Lady Isis, because I adored the energy of Lady Isis. And no, I'm not have to make up anything, people. I'm not here to tell stories. But Lady Isis, I would work with her a lot, especially in my condo on the beach that I had. And I just delivered this dancing video. You need to watch it. In my condo, I'm dancing to one of Celia Cruz's "Yo Tengo Fuego." And that's like I got fire. I got 2 fire cards in my hand of the sun. But definitely, it's about death to rebirth. Don't give up on you. Get grounded on Mother and believe. And here we have the Magician card came through representing April. So whether you're in the northern hemisphere, the southern hemisphere, become the magician within. Remember, and keep some of your magic secretive. You don't want to tell too many people what's going on, okay? You really don't. How beautiful, the world. And we have the green man here. All right, I think I'm going to close it down with this now because that's fantastic. So here we have the world. It's like you've gone on your journey. We have an eagle, a man, a deer, stamina. This is like an elk here. An elk in Native American wisdom speaks of stamina. Obviously, Leo the lion, the only zodiac sign ruled by the sun. Okay, and the eagle of we here in the USA, that's our totem animal, majestic eagle, and the green man is definitely of the ancient cultures, Celtic, Celtic cultures that represent the green man was that of all knowledge, all knowing, but yet about Mother Earth, most definitely. I have a green man here too. I've got he's sitting on my living room table right now, but I need to hang him up. And definitely. So it's like, we just want to keep on going. And I just did a live video, and the world card came out twice, because this is planet Saturn's card, the wild card of Saturn, the world. So, and this is beautiful. So look at these energies we have in my hand right now. To the sun coming through with the world card. It's all wonderful, okay? And again, planet Saturn is here, and that's sort of like having that discipline, okay? And that's truth. In anything you do, you have to be disciplined. You have to kind of like concentrate and know that what you're doing is for the good of all, your family, your neighbors, whoever is in your positive realm. And then sometimes if people don't get you, remember, let the karma get them. Let karma get them, right? Well, that's Diablo, but everybody, hey, we can't live here forever, but we can be, we can go from death to rebirth. Death to rebirth. Very nice. Okay, my friends, I think I'm going to shut it down right here, right now. Because with 2 sun cards on the table, that's pretty awesome. And these 2 fire cards saying those new beginnings. And I loved how they had the butterfly here and then the sun. And here's the castle. So put it out there. Put your passionate energy out there. Because the world can be yours. Okay?
Much love to all, and happy birthday, my Aries and Taurus friends. Ciao.